Good morning, everyone. We are following some breaking news here on Live Now from Fox at 6:31 on the East Coast and 3:31 on the West Coast. I do want to take you to some video coming in from Fox News. As you can see, a fairly active scene just moments ago. An Azerbaijani airliner with 67 people on board crashing into the Kazakhstani city of Aktau, leaving at least 32 survivors. That is according to officials there. More than 30 people likely dead at this point. But again, all of this is preliminary information, so we are working to learn more at this point. Kazakhstan's emergency ministry saying in a telegram statement that those on board included 5 crew members. At least 29 have been hospitalized. That is according to the ministry telling Russia's state news agency. Russian news agency Interfax quoted medical workers as saying that 4 bodies have been recovered, and emergency workers at the scene as saying that both pilots, according to preliminary information, died in the crash. The aircraft made an emergency landing about 3 kilometers from the city. That is according to Azerbaijani Airlines. Kazakhstan's emergency ministry initially saying that 25 people did survive the crash, later revising that number to 27, 28, and then 29 as the search and rescue operation continued at the site, bringing that supposed death toll down. The Prosecutor General's office in Azerbaijan later reported that at least 32 people survived the crash, adding that the number was not final. Again, this is all happening at this moment, so a lot of information is still left to figure out. Now, the number of survivors could mean that over 30 people could be dead. The plane was originally scheduled to travel there from the Azerbaijani capital of Baku to the Russian city of Grozny. That's according to Azerbaijan Airlines. 37 passengers there were citizens of Azerbaijan. There were also 16 Russian nationals and 6 from Kazakhstan on board. Now, Russian media did quote Russia's Civil Aviation Authority as saying that preliminary information showed the pilot had chosen to divert after a bird strike on the aircraft led to, quote, an emergency situation on board. Mobile phone footage circulating online appeared to show the aircraft making a steep descent before smashing into the ground in a fireball. We are not showing that video, just video of the aftermath. Other footage showing parts of its area there of the aircraft ripped away from the wings and the rest of the aircraft lying upside down in the grass. That is what you're seeing on your screen there. The footage corresponded to the plane's colors and its registration number, and some of the videos posted on social media showed survivors dragging fellow passengers away from the wreckage of the plane. Flight tracking data from FlightRadar24.com showed the aircraft making what appeared to be a figure right once nearing the airport, its altitude moving up and down substantially over the last minutes of the flight before impacting the ground. Flight Radar 24 separately said in an online post that the aircraft had faced, quote, strong GPS jamming, which, quote, made the aircraft transmit bad ADS-B data, referring to the information that does allow flight tracking websites to follow planes in flight. Russia has been blamed in the past for jamming GPS transmission in the wider region. Now, there's a lot of questions here, once again, about what is happening here, and Azerbaijan Airlines said that it would keep members of the public updated and changed its social media banners to solid black. Now, if you are just joining us, we are learning that an Azerbaijani airliner with 67 people on board crashing in a Kazakhstani city, leaving at least 32 survivors. That is according to officials, and more than 30 people are likely dead. Again, that number has changed quite a bit over the past several hours as that information is coming in. We'll make sure to bring you any updates here on Live Now from Fox as we do get them. The time now 6:35 on the East Coast and 3:35 on the West Coast. My name is Josh Breslow, and I'm here to bring you all of your top stories and live events from across the country and across the world. We're going to head to a quick 2-minute commercial break, but a lot more coverage to get to in just a few. You're watching Live Now from Fox.